Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. We are back once again in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 today. We are going to be taking a ride in the American Airlines CRJ 700 from here in the fantastic airport of Tucson, and we're going over to Phoenix to start off with today. After that, we're going to be going over to Provo, which is going to be fun. We're trying out Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 today with the CRJ. I've done a couple of practice flights the past couple of days, and I've found that the CRJ gives really good performance in 2024. Right now, with frame generation off, I'm getting 55 FPS, which is impressive. I have to have frame generation off just for the time being, as my VRAM is through the roof. But we're not going to talk about that for now. Let's see, who have we got in chat today? We have got Alex. Hello, Alex. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. And Empty Channel as well. Welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Alex, it was I was having VRAM issues just before even going live. I keep having them in the Phoenix, all over the place, even in 2020. But without further ado, let's pop some music on. And then get going. Let's jump back in the flight deck. Coming to the overhead panel to start off with, then we'll get... Oh, hold on. Let me just change this custom camera view. There we go. Brilliant. Let's get that battery master switch on, followed by the ground power unit. Nav light, logo light can come on just like so. We'll get the hydraulic pumps to auto, on, auto, auto. PAX air conditioning units can come on. Recirc fan goes on. No smoking sign. Seatbelt sign goes on. Emergency exit lights armed. Anti-ice, no windshield heats even. Low and low probe heats go on. Just like so. Coming down to the center console then, IRS is both over to nav. That's the basics of the aircraft all set up. And Noah, hello, welcome aboard, nice to see you. Yeah, Alex, we're using the Hughes livery today, and it comes with these absolutely stunning textures. That thermal stuff. Goodbye. Always seems to do that. All right then, let's take a look at our route for today. If I can pull it up. Here we go. Or the flight we are operating today. We are operating the American Airlines Flight 4900 with the call sign of Sky West 4900. And we are here in Tucson. Going to be departing. I think this is slightly inaccurate. This was a little while ago, because they are doing it in the E75. This was the 4th of May, so a couple of days ago. But we'll be just doing that quick little puddle jumper up to Phoenix, and then we'll be going up to Tucson, or no, Provo even, which is just south of Salt Lake City afterwards. First hop is estimated to be about 29 minutes. The flight time of this flight was 33, and will be... They didn't even get to a cruising... Oh, yes, they did. At like 16,000, something like that. The sim brief plan gave us flight level 220. We'll bump that down probably to 160. Not particularly high. I think they had something similar in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, which just displays like the wind and things. They always seem to be off, don't they, Alex? Yeah. Let's request boarding. The jetway was literally down a couple of minutes ago. Where is it? And then it does this really weird 2 FPS shenanigans. Okay, we can go ahead and import our SimBrief OFP, send that to the FMS, set our payload and fuel. So in the performance page, we can set payload in simulator, copy perfinite data to FMS. And yeah, it's doing something funky. Aircraft, let's open up the doors. It feels like it is really windy here, because we are moving around. Oh wow, winds 110 degrees, 16 knots, gusting 27. So a little bit spicy. Okay, let's exec that. We can go ahead to the index page, to the status, over to pos in it. We are on the ground in Tucson. Chuck that in there. Over to the next page, let's grab our GPS position, set that in there. Yeah, Alex, the textures, mwah, chef's kiss, on point. Over to the flight plan page then, that all looks good. Let's go to the departures and arrivals. Let's go and insert runway 12 for departure. And we're on the Burrow 5 SID and the hot transition. Over to the arrivals, we could expect the ILS approach runway 07 right via the Ping 1 arrival. Hot transition. And are we on that alias thing? Yeah. Well, actually, no, we're not. Transition vectors, fine. Execute that. Let's take a look at the flight plan. There's a route discon there. We can go ahead and quickly just sort that out. That is the flight plan sorted. Can we get rid of the master caution, please, and thank you. Look at the yoke. Oh, baby. We'll do a quick flight plan check. So, departure over to hot. Sent on in and around. Nice, looks good. This is insanely impressive. Oh, love to see it. We can go ahead and switch that over to inches of mercury. And our altimeter today is 3010. That's set. Flight directors on. Actually, that's a bit early. We'll leave it off for now. Back downstairs, we can go to the MFD menu. On the window, we're going to go over to VNAV, get rid of speed, altitude, and airports. We don't need any of that. Also, just a thought, if this GSX could be pushed over a bit, that would be extremely helpful. Hopefully they fix that. Over to the perf menu, our perf init page. We've got our aircraft weight information already in. We're going to go and plug 16,000 into the cruising altitude. And into VNAV setup, transition altitude again 18,000. Target speed on the climb 290. We'll target 250. We'll do 270. I don't want to go too fast. I need to reinstall Windows on my PC. My sim has been pretty laggy and low in performance. Yeah. Target speed for the cruise as well, we'll leave it at 270. Actually, we'll bump it up to 280. Go on. Oh, we'll just do it at 300. Cool. Oh, looks good. Fine. Let's plug in our altitude then, 16,000. There we go, we'll get the flight directors on now. Shall we start up that APU? APU start. Let's also go into the departures and arrivals real quick. Departure, arrival index, arrivals, arrival data. This is our approach data, so I want to make sure this is correct now so we don't have to change it later. Frequency of the localizer 110.75 is correct. Gyroscope angle of 3 degrees is correct as well. Final approach course is 078. I can't change it though. It is not 8 to 9. I think we can change that with the course later. Okay. And airport runway elevation is 1116. Is it? Oh, what is it? Runway elevation. We'll do airport elevation 1135. Oh, is this a WASM crash? No. Cool. Boarding is complete. Let's come down here. Stab trim, Mac trim, yaw damper on. Can pop this on. Put that over to 1. Cool. APU is available. I'm ready to push back, I think. This, the CRJ is so easy to set up. Let's go over to the aircraft page, close the door, disconnect ground power unit, close all the doors. Let's go to GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Boost pumps can come on then. Just do a little cycle of that to let them know we are about to push.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's go ahead and pause the music. The flight seem a bit quiet.
Departure checks completed.
Wonder flight? No, it is. Fine. The sounds on the engine startup is extremely impressive. No eye tracker, Noah. I think it's the wind. Otherwise, it's real captor, but I think it's wind. The METAR just above is wind 110 at 16, gusting 27. Mind you, this plane is pretty small and things, so that's what I'm thinking. We're going to be facing west on the apron. Pop brakes released. The chocks haven't been released. There we go.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, there we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
We are cleared to start the engines. Beacon light goes on. Ignition over to continuous. Let's start. Oh, I don't want to start that engine first. Okay, too late. Starting engine number 1. Introduce the fuel. Make sure that sits at idle. I'm going to crank these sounds up for you all. Enjoy this monstrous startup. Wowzers, what a sound. Let's repeat this once again for engine number 2. Or the right-hand engine. Hold down the start switch. Introduce the fuel. Sounds are up. Enjoy.
Please set parking brakes.
Of course, GS6 has to ruin it. Brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Gorgeous. Sounds like we've got a good start on the right-hand engine as well. Coming upstairs then, ignition can come off. We can turn off the APU. Close the APU door.
Tow truck disconnected.
APU door
Bypass
closed.
pin removed.
Gonna set flaps 8, so we'll do flaps 1 first, just so you can see the slats. And then into flaps 8. Light control check. Full left, neutral. Full right, neutral. Full up, full down, neutral. Rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls are checked full and free. We can go ahead on the thrust reversers. Noticeable steering armed and on. Taxi light goes on. Let's release the park brake. Add a little bit of thrust in there. And start our taxi out to the runway. Need to set our speed as well. We'll go set all. There we go. Alright, Alex, see you in a little bit. Enjoy whatever you decide to have. Let me know how it is when you get back. Oh dear, sorry about that. This is Alpha 7 here. We're going to be taking a right turn. Try and go all the way up to Alpha 3 or Alpha 4, probably. I can figure out where the taxi line is. Here it is. We'll jump across over here. And we'll speed up as well, as we're only taxiing at 10 knots. Because this plane is so small, it feels like we're taxiing so quick. Although, we are not. Which is a good thing and also kind of a bad thing. There's Alpha 6, followed by Alpha 5. We're going to be taking Alpha 4 today, which is the very next holding point. And then we will blast out of here. It's a very long runway, so we could have taken Alpha 5, but better safe than sorry. Ivan, hello. I'm doing good, thank you very much. Hope you're having a good day as well. Appreciate you stopping by, nice to see you. Does the pen click? Oh, no, it doesn't.
Approaching 1, 2.
Lights going on. Oh, it's a displaced threshold anyway, fine. This is a freeware scenery, by the way. If you do ! scenery in the chat, you'll see what sceneries I'm using today.
On runway 1, 2.
Okay. That's good, Ivan. Let's go flying. Take off and take off. Throttles up. Toga. Thrust set. $100 knots, cross check. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. We'll go nav mode, speed mode. Look at that, gorgeous. Autopilot 1 engaged. Up, up, and away we go. We're gonna do go thrust climb. Climb thrust set. We're gonna set our speed to 50 knots. Flaps 1, speed to check flaps 1. The flap retraction on this thing is so quick. And flap 0. Ooh. Let's get the tunes back on. Let me know if the audio levels are okay. And here we go over to Phoenix. What is the registration? There we go. Brilliant. Away we go. Lovely sounds. I love the sound so much on the Aerosoft CRJ. So impressive. Oh, of course this is broken again. The ETA, I really need to change that. I keep forgetting. So we're going to try and enjoy this as much as we can, because it is a pitch to speed type thing. So basically an auto throttle. The CRJ doesn't have an auto throttle. Whoa, hello. It doesn't have an auto throttle, so we're going to have to manage it ourselves after that point. Passing 10,000 feet, landing lights come off, taxi lights. Wing lights, seatbelt signs off. Yes, Ivan, they are indeed the Boris. Sounds. We're going to try turn NVIDIA frame generation on. 𝗗𝗄𝐶𝐻, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Nope, not recorded. See, it's this weird, like, stuttery thing. It keeps happening. So I'm having to leave it off. Just a bit annoying because can't get as many frames. Cool, we'll sync that heading bug. And our climb speed per VNav. Target speed on the climb is 270. As we pass 10,000, that speed restriction is gone. Increase that range. Once we get down on the ground in Phoenix, I'm probably going to get some food, as I'm really hungry. Gorgeous. I really love this area of the world. The sort of deserty... Something I'm thinking about, Ivan. I'm probably just going to wait until the PMDG 777-300ER is available in 2024. Oh dear. We are now in control of the throttles. Goodness gracious. Set 290 knots. Oh, actually it's 300. It says we're going to be down off the ground in 17 minutes. Top descent in 37 nautical miles. Although it doesn't show on the primary flight display or the navigational display. What I've been doing lately is checking the charts. So at hot, it's going to be 280 knots. 270 at ping. 250 at BRDEY, whatever that is. So I'm going to be going off the charts for altitudes and ignoring this VNAV because I find it to be relatively inaccurate. What's it, 71? Didn't like it there, dear me. Really nice day for flying though. Let's see if the METAR is any better in Phoenix. I hope it is. Ah, yeah, nice. Wind 110 degrees, 9 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, temperature 34, 8 degree dew point, altimeter 3000. Nudge the throttles forward slightly. Bit of screen tearing actually. Speed 280 knots. I quite enjoy flying the CRJ because it's so hands-on. You really have to be on point, flying properly, professionally. And I do quite like that slightly higher workload aspect of it. This flight is a bit shorter than I realised. This is a very short hop. Oh, I didn't know that was a button that worked. I accidentally clicked the button and it's quite cool. Goes into a nice outside view. Those engines back up. Now we are at 280 knots, which is what we want to be at. So on the charts, it's got all of the altitudes and speed. So hot, it's flight level 220 at 280 knots. We're way below that, so we just need to do the speed. ping, it's 270 knots at 17,000. Again, that's fine. And then the BRDEY is when we go down to 250 knots and 13,000 feet. Tap those throttles forward a little bit as that speed is dropping a bit further than we would like. Yes, it definitely does feel more flyable than version 1, Ivan. The only thing I don't like about it is how sensitive it is. That's something I don't like about it. It's really sensitive. On rotation, it's really sensitive. Other than on rotation, it's usually okay, but... doesn't like it when I change camera views. I'm still definitely treating this as an experimental sim. Yeah, Ivan. Well, they're made by the same person, so it makes sense. Yeah. I haven't flown the ATR very much. It needs a lot of work. Loads of work. Okay. 17,000 at 270. Let's speed down to 270. Looks like there's rain on the windshield. Although it's just like dirt and grime and disgusting stuff. I definitely think 2024 does look better. The clouds in particular do look better, but I would fly it more if the Phoenix would be more stable for me. This aircraft and the A330 is really the only two that are stable enough for me to actually fly and still have a good experience. So looking on the approach, we join the ILS at oh, is this missing a couple waypoints on the ILS? I think it is. Yeah. Oh no, cancel mod. After there we go. After 𝗂𝐴𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐿 and 𝗏𝐷𝐸. Cool. Yeah, same with me, Ivan. I'll be flying in 2024 when the Phoenix is stable, when the 737 is stable, and when the actual sim is stable. Okay, we do need to be descending now, though. We're going down to 13,000 feet. About there. And reduce that throttle. We need to be going to 250 knots. Altimeter is 3000. Just idle. Minimums going to be 1369. Oh, bruh. Brilliant. I guess we'll do 253. Oh, I'll just leave it off. Throttle up again. We don't want to drop too far below 250. Go about there. After this, go down to 12,000 by the next waypoint at 250 knots. So we're gonna have to reduce our speed a little bit, or increase even. Once we stop our descent, because it will be a bit too slow otherwise. Too fast even. Yeah, no, too slow. As you can see, that speed is already starting to try bleed off. No thank you, no bleeding off today. And then down to 12,000. For yes mode. Not even 400 foot. That works. Just got to make sure our speed doesn't bleed off again. Leave it about there. And our first flight is almost complete. Takes a little bit longer when we're following all the constraints and things, but still, it's quite a fun one. And then we'll be moving on to our second leg up to Provo, which is a bit of a longer leg, so we'll have a bit more time to relax and things. Cool. Okay. Let's go down to... not yet. Yeah, actually we will. We'll go down to 230 knots. Bring that throttle back as we go down to 230 knots and down to 8,000. Go to a vertical speed mode. And it's be at 8,000 by Riven. About 1,400 feet per minute. This is the properly descenty bit, and then it's just down another 1,000 feet every waypoint. 210 by Legacy, it's 7,000. Neil, 7,210 knots. And then we go in, I think. Neil, and then it's straight in on the approach, which is at 5,000. That's 10,000 feet. Wing lights, landing lights, nose lights, seatbelt sign to back it on. Wish we could spend a bit more time over at the other camera views, but it's a bit difficult, especially on descent because of the high workload. Just pull those engines back just a tad bit more. Cool. So here we are at about 8,000 feet. We're going to reduce our speed after we reach Riven down to 210 knots. And we're not going to be doing a replay of this first landing as there is another flight to come. So be sure to stick around. We can tell we're coming into Phoenix. FPS has dropped a bit. Bit more screen tearing. I am using auto FPS currently, which is just changing the terrain level of detail around. So under 2,000 feet, the terrain level of detail drops load, but it's hardly noticeable that low. Cool. Down to 7,000 we go. And down to 210 knots. Thrust idle. That speed's bleeding off nicely now. Alex, hello, welcome back. What did you have to eat? Anything nice? Okay, we're going to maintain 7,210 knots now. Chicken Kiev and chips. Ooh. What filling did your chicken Kiev have, or whatever it's however it's pronounced? I like the garlic, the chicken and garlic butter ones. Nice, yeah. Garlic butter is the best. Another good one is like ham and cheese, like a melted cheese concoction. That's also quite good. I've got no clue where this plane parts once we get into Phoenix. Oh, of course, it's going to be right the other way of the airport, isn't it? Okay. We're going to be vacating off the right or left? Yeah, vacating to the left. And now we just need to maintain 210 knots. And 7,000. Well, of the Neil, it's down to 5,180 knots. Bit stuttery. Once we get to 5,000, we'll jump over to the other terrain level of detail. Which will help prevent the micro stutters, especially when changing camera views. Okay. Resync that heading bug. We go down 5,000. Into there. Actually, we're going to put 4,000 in. Speed 180 if we do that now. Vertical speed, descent. We're gonna need a bit of speed brake here. Flight spoiler, there you go, that's now a technical name for it. We're gonna need to descend a bit quicker than this. Even quicker, I think. Oh, we didn't need to go that quick. Flight spoiler retracted. Still hungry? Fair enough, Alex. I don't know if I responded. I feel like I did. Maybe I was thinking of a response in my head. We're about to be at 4,000. We can make that descent rate a bit more shallow. I even had the nice Tesco chips. Fair enough. The chips I love so much are like these salt and pepper ones. And they're discontinued. Like, they just discontinued them a couple weeks ago. And I am gutted. So we shortly are going to jump over to lock 1 on the nav source. And we're going to have to quickly put 078 into the course. There we go, the terrain level of detail is dropping now, which is good. We're back to 120. Just helps with the micro stutters, especially coming into big places, big cities. Phoenix is quite big. Okay. Shuffle that over to lock 1. Course 78 is correct. Ooh, nice. Lock 1 armed. Lock 1 captured. Approach. Glyscope armed. Alt selected. Sending 3000. Come on, I need the T-log to drop a bit, please. Runway visual, there it is. Light speed. Alex, can you put the MESAR in real quick? Just for the external view. Here you go, Ryan. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. A lovely CRJ 700, operated by SkyWest. 0906, gusting 15. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Get one T-Lod. Change for me, please. It's dropping gradually. We'll go speed 160. I accidentally kicked my rudder pedals, that's helpful. And we're going to start deploying some flaps. Flaps 1. Speed check flaps 1. Give the throttles another kick. We should be capturing the glide in a couple of moments. Flaps. Next to the flaps, I don't know what it is. I think it's flaps 8. Glide slope captured. Here we go. Butter time? I don't know, Alex. I don't know. Altimeter 29 and 9 and 9. Gear down, please. Gear down. Flaps 30. And flaps 45. VREF 137 knots set. Oh, we've still got music on. Pause that for now. That will come back on in just a bit. Right. I am ready to land. Let's do this. My airplane. Be sure get your landing rate guesses into the chat. I'll give you a little hint. My test flight earlier was minus 357 feet per minute. Slightly off that localizer.
Approaching 0, 7, right.
I'm so not used to having to control the speed. I'm just looking out the window. I'm forgetting to look at the speedo.
500.
Reverses are armed.
400.
Continue.
400.
Continue.
Minimums.
Continue.
300.
All my days.
200.
This is what happens when I don't have brain gen on.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. Minimums.
Slammer incoming.
40. 30.
Oh my good grief.
20. 10.
Guess the frame rate. Guess how many frames I am getting this very second. I'm getting 15 light speed, Alex even. $15. I'd have double that if I had my frame gen working, but it's bugged. Okay. Well, actually, let's set the brakes, because I don't know what it is. I'll turn it back on in a moment, and I'll show you what's wrong with it. This airport reminds me of Heathrow. Bravo 24 is our gate. Terminal 4 B gates. Bravo 24. No. Yeah. Yup. That's exactly it, Alex. We're gonna cross the runway here. Ground spoilers retracted, flaps also retracted.
Approaching 2, 5, right.
I'm gonna want your guys' input here. What do you want me to do about this frame stuff? We've got another flight. I can boot this up in 2020 if you like. So I think that would be better, frames wise. Or we can just keep trying this. Ideally, I think if we can try and get it to work. Yeah, I'll give FrameGem another go. Let's try it real quick. This reminds me of the Phoenix, actually. Ew. Okay, well, let's see how it looks when we're taxiing. Because if we don't move the camera, maybe it'll be okay. Oh, I think this might be a bit worse. We're gonna take Tango here. Alex, do you think this is worse? Oh my goodness me. Jeez. That's worse. Yep, I agree. Here's the thing, it's just this airport is the issue. Let's see if I can pop the T-Lod down even further. Yeah, we might have to. It's a bit of a shame, really. Yeah, that's exactly it, Alex. It resets as soon as I reboot the sim. It will be fixed without issues. That's the annoying thing. Although this looks a bit better. Oh, this is already better, actually. I am happy with this to say let's continue for now. Doesn't help, Alex, that I'm streaming as well. Manager, what's going on? Yeah, CPU 100% usage, RAM 87% usage. Oh, we're taking this one. We need to go that last line. It's actually like off. Okay, there's Bravo 26. Our gate is the next one. Wait. I don't want to miss it. Right. Bye-bye engine 1. If I can please shut down engine 2. Bye-bye engine 2. What did you think of our parking? Parked a bit too far, brilliant. Cool. We are just waiting for those engines to shut down. Left engine shut down, right engine shut down. Beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. Up to GSX.
The boarding requested.
All I taste is garlic now, brilliant. Chock sets. Ground cart. Everything open. And welcome. Right. Okay. Welcome
The boarding starting.
to Phoenix. I want to go this side, actually. Okay. Right, I will be back shortly. I'm going to grab a bit of food and some water. Enjoy the deboarding process. I will catch you all shortly. Wait, actually, before I go, let's take a look at Valanta. See how our flight was. We can open it up. Valanta. Here we go. Okay, we were the Skywest 4900 from Tucson. Pretty good departure out of Tucson. Starting off with a right-hand turn up to Hot, and then going across there for the arrival in Slammer. We slammed it. Minus 361 feet per minute. Deary me. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some food now. Enjoy the views of the deboarding process. I'll catch you all shortly. Thank you. And let's get the tunes on. Okay then everybody, I am back in the flight deck after a nice filling dinner of pizza. It was very, very tasty. Looks like deboarding is finished. We can go ahead to GSX
Boarding requested.
and request boarding at the same time. Let's come over to the EFB then and set up for our second flight. We can import our flight plan, send it to the FMS, set payload and fuel over to the performance page. We can set payload in simulator, copy pertinent data to FMS. Alex, welcome back. Hope you are having a good evening. Me too, Alex, me too. Right, let's go ahead, execute our flight plan into the index. We can go pause in it. Let's go ahead and grab the GNSS1 position, plug that in there. We're on the ground 𝗂𝐴𝐴𝐻𝑥. That looks good. Over to the flight plan page, that is all in there. Perfinite is also in there. We are going to be now operating the SkyWest 4918 service to Provo. Flight time is about an hour. We're going to be cruising at 32,000 feet. Set that in there. Exec that. These we can keep the same today. And go over to the departure and arrivals page. We're going to be departing from runway 07 left via the 𝗂𝐴𝐴 1 departure. It's going to be right at the bottom. 𝗂𝐴𝐴 1. Transition is GCN. Exec that. Departure and arrival index into the arrivals. We're going to be expecting the ILS approach runway 13. TATRI 1. Arrival, Nebo transition, and on the transition for the approach. Let's go ahead, click execute there into the legs page. We can just take a little look through. Looks good. Oh, why is it clicked in meters? I don't like it in meters. How do I get rid of that? Probably something down here, isn't it? What's that button do? Oh, okay. Nav source back over to FMS1. We can pop that to FMS1 as well. Let's take a look at the flight plan on here. Oh, we need to zoom out a bit. That's zooming in. Here we go. Ah, nice. Okay. That looks good. Nice. Cool. Acting as if I did just eat half a bag of Tesco's salt and vinegar crisps. Okay, everything is actually done. Looks like we need to do the yaw damper again. Just check. Oh, I don't know. Stab trim, mac trim, yaw damper 1, yaw damper 2. Done. Cool. Gonna go flight directions off, flight directions on. How do I get rid of that stupid meters? That is so irritating. Does anyone know? how we get rid of that little thingy in meters. Brilliant. There as well. How do we get rid of this? Regardless, we're going to set our cruising altitude 32,000 feet. That's a bit too far. 32,000. Take a further look upstairs. We can go ahead, open the APU door, start the APU. Roll and pitch. Fine. I want to get rid of this meters stuff. Meters displaying on CRJ. Let's look it up. FCU between your altitude knob and the vertical speed indicator. No worries, Alex. No worries at all. Altitude knob. There's a small button there. I don't see a small button there. Between altitude knob and vertical speed selector. We are, Alex. Yep. Yes, it is. Right, MFD. Yeah, I want that on. Want that on. What I don't want is meters displayed. There we go. Just left. Done it. Yes. Let's go. Did it. Right, no, I didn't do a sim restart, Alex. What I found to work is I've brought my terrain level of detail to 10. And I'll bring it back up later, once we get airborne. Can I get rid of that as well, please? Q, prepare for pushback and departure. Departure clearance requested. FT aircraft, please close all of the doors, disconnect the ground power unit. Disconnect the chocks.
Hello,
Also,
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
we have hit something special. Let me pull this up.
Pressure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
The big 4,000. Wow. Let me get a screenshot of this.
Locking gear.
4,000 subscribers. That is impressive. Thank you all very much for your support. And someone unsubs just to get that number back down. Banned immediately. Beacon lights we can throw on. Oh, spot. Which spot?
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay. Hold on.
Release parking brakes,
There we
please.
go. Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
You say that, Alex. You never know. Anyways, ignition over to continuous. We're going to start up the right-hand engine to start with. Let's pause the music there. Introduce fuel, please. Thank you. Enjoy the startup. Let's crank these sounds up. Gorgeous. There is a lovely startup sound. Good start on engine number 2. Starting engine 1.
Please set parking brake.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the takeoff button.
Unlocking gear.
Didn't mean to click that. Starting engine 2. Or engine 1 even. Enjoy.
Tow truck disconnected.
Absolutely
Bypass pin
lovely
removed.
startup on these CRJ engines.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Let's cut to that APU. We don't like your APU. Goodbye. Thank you. You served us well, but now you are deleted. Set flaps 8 for departure. It is so bright here in Phoenix. It is kind of crazy. Back over to the EFB performance. We can go ahead and set all. Thank you. She's just waving her little thing at us. Get rid of that for now. Actually, we can have it back. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Cool. And time for the flight control check. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls checked full and free. Coming upstairs. Taxi light on. Let's get the latest METAR in. And we're going to runway 07 left. Okay. It's right where we came from, so it's another monstrous taxi. Fart brake release. Spool up those engines. Let's go. Wind's variable at 5 to mile visibility, temperature 37, dew point 10. Altimeter 2997. Is it? It is on already. It's already on, Alex. I've got it to auto turn on when I have OBS on. Maybe though, if I go like that. Does it now appear? Ah, cool. There we go. Okay. Sierra should be this next turn. I know, it always likes to pick up the vertical stream and not the regular stream. That's Sierra here. We're gonna go ahead and take Tango, which is the next one. Let me just move this around a bit. There we go. You should be able to hear me a bit better after that probably very loud noise. I hope they refueled us, actually. I didn't check. Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Yeah. I saw that earlier, Alex. These runways are quite long, so we're going to take Echo 5 for departure. Maybe even Echo 6. Yeah, we'll take Echo 6. Just shorten that taxi time a bit. Which is the most important thing. Shortening the taxi time. Saves on fuel. There you go. That's a reason for it. Unfortunately, Alex, it doesn't. I've got the 300 ER, Alex. Oh my goodness, auto FPS, please don't break on me. I'm trying to... so horrible at clicking things on it because it doesn't like to click. Oh, by the way, this next flight is a bit longer. It's just over about an hour and 15 minutes. So, got a bit more time to sit back and relax for that one. Is my TCAS still on? Yes, it is. Perfect. here is the holding point for us, Echo 6. We'll go Echo 5. We'll take the next one just in case, because that is cutting it really short, taking that holding point there. And then we'll get underway over to Provo. Start slowing down. Lights are on.
Approaching 0, 7, left.
Runway 07 left, confirmed.
On runway 0, 7, left.
Whoa, hello. Don't know what that was there. Right, brakes are set. Takeoff mode engaged. Takeoff and takeoff. Brakes released. Toga. Thrust set. Oh my goodness, the rudder is so sensitive. Oh my days. V1 rotate.
Minimums.
Positive rate, gear up. Speed mode, nav mode, autopilot 1 engaged. Let's set speed 200. Let's climb up, up. And away we go to Provo. Look at how ugly it looks. It's about to jump up about 1 billion here. It's already starting to jump up, which is good. Flaps 1. Speed's checked. Flaps 1 and we'll go flap 0. Set speed 250. Up, up, and away. Oh, I love auto FPS. So my T-Lod now was at 10. We're up at 105. And it did it for me. And our FPS has stayed the exact same. Light speed is exclamation mark redeem T. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if it will let you redeem it. Pop the tunes back on. Maybe if you go right to the loyalty store page itself, Alex, it will work. I think it's fine. Oh, his Nightbot died as well. Oh, because that's not a command. Skystream, hello, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah. Streamlabs couldn't handle it. Oh dear. When I get home, planning on flying some cargo 747 operations. Very nice, Skystream. Enjoy. Loud. Loyalty. Storm. Where's the link? Alex, try again. I think I fixed it. Cool. Our speed in the VNav menu is set to... that's the wrong page. 290 on the climb. Landing lights, taxi lights, wing lights off. Oh, the seatbelt signs were off the whole time. Very well. Alex, see if it works now. Oh, you did. Where's it gone? Wait, let's see if I can go here. Here. And then here. Here. Oh, hold on. Got to log in first. Doesn't let me though. Oh, it has. Ah, I did it. Go to that link, Alex, and then you'll be able to hopefully fix it. Look at that. That is some beautiful terrain down there. Oh, I forgot we need to thingy. What is the reg?
Altimeter setting.
Oh, sorry. Fish for standard reg. And November 752 Echo Victor. November. Oh. There we go. Okay, there we go. Just updated Volanta for you all. Alex, did you try that new link? Did it work? Or the link? Have you tried redeeming it through the link? Cool. Look at that. Lovely view down there. White. And then whatever that is. Alex redeeming a cup of tea. Let's go and fetch Alex his cup of tea. Okay, here we are. In the galley. Now where's the kettle? Ice and dairy. Ice and dairy. Ice and dairy. Here it is. La da di da. Thank you. What seat are you in, Alex? $3D. Well, I've come all the way to the back now. Sorry, your tea's gone cold. I'm gonna have to drink it myself. I can't give cold tea out, I'm afraid. Oh, did I knock off the autopilot? Oh no, it is still on. Oh. Sorry, Alex, it's company policy, I'm afraid. Can't argue with the company. I don't make the rules. If I did, then you would have a cold cup of tea. Alex redeemed a sandwich. You know, I am kind of hungry, so I might just have that sandwich for myself. Oops, I just nudged the flight control column. Whoopsies. Nothing to see. Right. Into, like, the little shopping trolley. Oh, that's a bin. Into an ice and dairy, then. Yep, thank you. Thank you. 3D. Here you are, Alex. You're not Alex. Give me my sandwich back, thank you. 1, 2, 3D. Here you go, sir. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna hand you your sandwich. Thank you. Enjoy. What did you think, Alex, of your sandwich? This says top descent in 37 minutes and we'll be down on the ground in 47. We're going to go speed 300 knots. And this is where a lot of the fun has to end. So what is this? These are now snow-capped mountains. And these are not. Ivan, hello, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by once again. $4,002 subscribers. What a milestone. Thank you, Ivan. Oh, now we're going to have to do a long haul. It's like a 4,000 subscribers special. Just realised that. Well, that's great. Now we get to decide what long haul we should do. 40. No, I'm not doing A380. Definitely not the A380. We could do the 787 or the A350. Either one of those. Okay. Shanghai to London, 787. That's a long one, Ivan. We're probably going to have to throw in some giveaways as well. Let's see if I can. I will pass, thank you, Alex. I've got my nice little document here. Let's see if I can pull this up. A350 flights. So we have got a long list to go through. We've got some interesting routes. Oh my. Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Oceania. Now we've got by airline. British Airways. My original thoughts was this one, the BA273 from Heathrow to San Diego, or San Diego, however you pronounce it. Ignore that says 787. 10 hours, 39 minutes. Super nice route. A lot of ocean and then over Canada, the US. That is going to be a really fun approach as well, especially in the 350. If you know the San Francisco approach, it's a fun one. Or there is going down to Africa. HKJK. That is Africa, isn't it? No, that isn't Africa. Yeah, it is. Nairobi. Going more over the Europe side and then down past Egypt, Saudi Arabia. That could be a good one. Or then it's I don't know about Emirates. We could do an Etihad. Zurich to Abu Dhabi. Iberia ITA Airways. Oh, they're long flights. I don't know about that. Korean Air, Lufthansa. This is our intro song. Singapore Airlines. Some long flights there. Thai, Vietnam. Oh, Virgin Atlantic. What is that airport? What do you think about some of these flights? Oh, Lagos. Also down in, that's Nigeria. Or it's something going to India. Delhi to London. The 350. I quite like the sound of that. Only other option. I think that's it. Otherwise it's Cathay, nah. F1. So these are our options for our 4,000 subscriber special. Virgin Atlantic, the VS flight 301. Virgin 301 from Delhi to London or London to Delhi, either or. It's quite nice going over lots of Asia, then over Europe. Then it's the Virgin flight 411 from London Heathrow to Lagos. That could also be a fun one. British Airways flight BA64 London Heathrow to Nairobi. Well, this is Nairobi to Heathrow. We're going down to Kenya. Also going up Africa and then into Europe. Could be quite good fun. And then the other option, London Heathrow to San Diego. I'm going to put a poll up in the Discord, I think, of this stream. Oh, me too, Ivan. There's one I really like. It's the London to Chicago, and it's Speedbird 2 Papa Delta. That's my favourite call sign, I think, ever. Okay, I'm just making our Discord announcement. Speedbird 1. Yeah. Speedbird Concorde 1, Kennedy ground. Good afternoon. Cleared to London Heathrow. Kennedy 5 departure. Then as file. Number 1 is going to be flight number 1 on our poll is going to be my favourite, obviously, and it's the London Heathrow to San Diego. Okay. That's number one. Number two is going to be my second favourite. London Heathrow to Nairobi. In the British Airways A350. Thank you very much, Noah. Welcome back, my friend. Flight number 3 is going to be the London Heathrow to Delhi. In the Virgin Atlantic A350. Number 4 is going to be London Heathrow to Lagos. In the Virgin A350 as well. Gonna put that up for a week, and it has been posted. Oh yeah, there's a game that I love. It's called Repo. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's so fun. Oh my goodness me, we are over the Grand Canyon, which looks absolutely stunning. Just let everything load in. So Lightspeed, it's this horror game which basically you have to collect valuables, and there are monsters that are trying to kill you throughout that. It's so fun. I love it. It's one of my favourites. Very nice Lightspeed. Oh my goodness, we have got 4 votes already. Keep voting up on the Discord server for whichever flight you would like us to do on our 4,000 subscriber special. Does that mean we have to do 4,000 giveaways? Gorgeous. Lovely day for flying up here. I don't think I've really ever flown in this sort of area before. Really quite beautiful. Thank you very much, Empty Channel. Much appreciate that. I did flight number 2, London Heathrow to Nairobi, some days ago, and got a nice little freeze 4 miles away from the runway. The A350 was unusable after. Beautiful city though. Oh dear, you haven't filled me with very much hope there, Alex. Let me know if, not Alex, Noah. If you still have issues with the 350, let me know, because most of the flights, the London Heathrow to San Diego, I can do in the 777-300, as that's been flown before, or the 787. Likewise, the Heathrow Nairobi can be done in 787. Also, the Virgin ones can be done in 787. Thank you very much, Empty Channel. Much appreciated. Oh, we've got this horrible audio popping again. This bug. Forgot about this one. Where is the music gone? Looks like we've finished the playlist. Cool, okay. I'll be... Yeah, it's going to be a while because I am so busy in the coming weeks. So it's going to be a little bit of time. I would say it will likely be on Sunday the 25th of May. That's my estimated. I've got some... Oh, what are my headphones? Razer. They're Razer, I know that much. Yeah. Yup. I have got that current thing, headsets. Oh yeah, it's the Razer Barracuda Pro, I believe. No, just the regular Razer Barracuda. I quite like it. Really, really nice. Okay, this music's not very good. No, I'm not, Alex. I'm using it wired. The only reason for that is... And I do use it wireless sometimes, but the main reason I use it wired currently is because when I'm on like Discord calls and things, it makes the audio go so weird when it's wired. Yes, yeah. Did I say wired? I meant wireless. When I'm on like Discord or WhatsApp calls and things. Okay, Provo weather, winds 240 degrees at 6 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, temperature 21 with 7 degree dew point, altimeter 3031. Remarks, automated station with a precipitation discriminator, okay. So far, actually. Oh, speed looks okay, so I'm not gonna play with it too much. Charts, star charts. Ah, that's unfortunate. How are we coming into this approach? 𝗦𝗂𝗶 from 𝗦𝗂𝗶, okay. Oh, right, okay. So we need to be at 11,000 by Tater. This is top descent will be shortly. Oh my goodness, I've got this stupid camera bug where it like keeps the zoom locked. Yeah, I can change it up. Let me change that. I used to have it so like if you had the first class supporter role, then you could only send gifts, but let me find where it is and change it. There you go. That should be done now. Brilliant, sounds good, Noah. Oh, this audio popping is really irritating. Okay. Oh dear. I forgot to mute my phone once, and mid-teacher rant, my phone started ringing. Brilliant. And at the time, I had a really goofy ringtone. So it went like, you all need to work harder. A din 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 din. What was the teacher's reaction to that, Lightspeed? I think I do want to know. So we need to be at 9,000 by 𝗦𝗂𝗶. We're going to start our descent now, I think. To the throttle slightly. There we go. I do want to know, Alex, what... Brilliant. actually retired this year. Amazing. Right, into the radio page. Not a radio page. Oh yeah, we can take a look at the radio page. I just want to get our ILS frequency chucked in. 110.3. I feel like all of the localizer frequencies up here are 110.3. And in departure, arrival data. Course is slightly off, whatever. 110.3, but everything else looks okay. Brilliant. Reduce those throttles again slightly. What did everyone have for dinner? I'm intrigued. Is it copyrighted? Wait. I'm gonna mute and play it. Give me a second. I want to hear this. Brilliant, Alex. I just listened to it. To be honest, I'm not surprised your teacher was a bit mad at you. Wait. It's descent to 11,000. What's your ringtone now, Alex? I think that's the more important question. The ring doesn't appear there. Send me the link of that. I want to hear that actually. The A350 sat bone. Brilliant. I don't even know what my ringtone is. I don't even think I have one. Cool, that descent looks better. Maybe more of a shallow descent, which I prefer personally. Let me restore. Cool, sounds good. I quite like this view actually. My favourite is definitely that engine one though, so good. Lovely, that engine view. And guys, if you're enjoying today's stream so far, please, oh dear me, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a sub. Helps us out a load, and we have just hit 4 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So a massive thank you for all of your continued support. Really do appreciate it very much. So currently on the, we've got 4 votes for the London Heathrow to San Diego and 2 votes for the London Heathrow to Lagos flight. Thank you, Lightspeed. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that. That's my new ringtone. Yeah, it's the cabin call. Oh, hello. Also, we should be at 270 knots, I think. Descent is at 290. I'll go 270. Oh my dearie me. Is it alright if I share that on the stream? See if I can... Oh, I downloaded it. Fine. Hold on, let me just bump this speed up. Yeah, so this is Alex's, not Alex, this is Noah's beautiful Autoland in the PMDG 737. Touchdown. Gorgeous. How did you even do that, Noah? How did you manage to do that? Let's get the flight recorder open, as this is our final flight of the day. I have got to wake up early tomorrow morning. I have got to wake up at 6... No, not 6. It's 7 a.m. 7:15 if we're pushing it. And on Sunday, I've got to wake up at, I'd say, 5:45. Yeah, but tomorrow's a Saturday, Alex. And even earlier on Sunday, mind you. Start signs on. We don't want to forget that this time. Let's grab the Meta. Where are we? Provo. I don't know, it was one of my first and only flights with it. I just used the AP with auto land down to the runway because the simulator. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to a theme park on Sunday, Ivan, and it's about a 3-4 hour drive away. Meta 260 degrees at 5 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, temperature 23, altimeter 3029. Which is extremely high pressure. Might be because of the airport, Leipzig, the runway there is broken. Yeah. Which one do you think I'm going to? Well, you never know, it might be a 4-hour walk. Four-hour bike ride, 4-hour e-bike, 4 hours on a motorbike. Never said by car. Could be 4 hours by plane. 4-hour drive to the airport to get on a plane to go to a theme park. You and your speculation, though, Alex. Right. Yes, that's correct, Alex. Should we set our minimums this time? Although it's going to probably be something crazy because the airport elevation. Set 259. I'll just leave it off. Why can I go inside? Why on earth are there? Since when are there entertainment screens on a CRJ? Seatbelt sign is fastened. Oh. We broke the overhead panel. Well, Alex did. Blame Alex. Look at that, that's cool. Got lakes. I'm so glad we picked to fly here. Cool. I'm gonna go speed 250. Well, I'm blaming you, Alex. Yeah. But I'm a long way from monetization. Should we check where I am on the earn button? I've got 1,370 valid public watch hours out of 3,000 for the first tier. Let's go ahead, get the landing lights on, taxi lights, wing lights. Speeds for the approach and altitudes. It's just 11,000 by Tater. Then it's down to 8,000 to start the approach. Missed approach, proceed to climb to 9,000, direct to 𝗦𝘂𝗚 on a track 191 to 𝗵𝗲𝐺, and then track 217 to 𝗟𝗂𝗃, and then track 299 to 𝗂𝗗𝗄𝗃, and then track 258 to FFU, VOR and hold. So Provo is somewhere over there, I think. Big thank you to everyone who's come along today. Really do appreciate it. I think I'm going to have to do some more earlier streams. These longer but earlier streams are quite fun, doing an extra little routing around. But it's only fun when there are people in the chat. Cool. About to reach 11,000. Should be at 11,000 by that pink little marker there, which is perfect. It'll be down to 8,000 from there to intercept, and then down to 3,600. These short-haul flights with one aircraft are amazing. Did Dusseldorf to Frankfurt to Nuremberg last week, and I enjoyed it more than the medium to long-haul flights. More takeoffs and more landings. Yeah, that's what I like so much. More takeoffs and more landings. I love it. I really like the fun sectors. One thing I really want to do at some point again soon is EasyJet sectors all day, going from like Gatwick out to Amsterdam. EasyJet flies 6 sectors a day, I think, on their aircraft, with a crew swap in the middle, but still. Things like that, where we just fly, for example, from Gatwick up to Amsterdam, back to Gatwick, and then down to Rome and back, and maybe up to Aberdeen or wherever. Things like that. There's that little ping, about 1,000 feet to 11,000. It is, it really is, yeah. And it's very strange as well, like a random set of what would be boring flights are somehow made really vibey. That's something we'll have to do. Did you do that in the Lufty? Was that the A319 you sent a few screenshots of? Or is that a 320? Yeah. I love how you had an estimated fuel on board of minus 52.3. That's funky. Yep, casually just minus 52.3 on the estimated landing fuel calculation. There's no speed constraints, which I don't really like. I like having the speed constraints. But I think it will be about 220 now, to be honest. That's what I would be putting in. Little scroll down there. Yeah. Look at that view. So Provo is literally right down there, I believe. Sort of just tucked away just past this little lake thing. Really quite cool. Just an excellent location, actually. I've really been enjoying flying the CRJ lately, actually. So good fun. I love the extra work that you have to do. It's not just, okay, autopilot on, sit back, relax until it's top of drop, and then just deploy the speed brakes and just there. Reminds me of the Embraer E175 and E190. Which, as terrible as the aircraft is, in reality, it's still quite fun to have a go flying and things. Because it's not too complicated, it's simple, this aircraft. It's so simple, but nice and challenging. Sort of just how I like it. A little bit of an extra challenge in there. That's nowhere. That's the Embraer. Flight Sim Studios Embraer. This just doesn't have auto throttle, but that's realistic to this aircraft. The only thing negative I have about this plane is that it is too sensitive for me. The yoke input movements really so little, and you're all over the place. It's really hard to manage, but other than that, no complaints. Really enjoy it. Performance as well, really good. Yes, that's correct, Alex. The E-Jets have VNAV and LNAV. Flight Sim Studios just, yeah, haven't modelled it yet. They said they were currently doing it, but I'm not too sure about that. It really is, because the E-Jets is such fun aircraft to fly. But, if we had, what is it, the X-Craft or whatever they're called, or for X-Plane that are doing the E-Jets, if they were in 2020 and 2024, that would just be amazing. Really would. Oh my goodness, I hate this camera bug thing. Like, if I am zoomed in, it will keep me zoomed in sometimes. Yeah, the MSFS SDK is quite different, I think. Cool, we're gonna go speed 200 now. Bring those throttles back. Let that speed bleed off now nicely. And we're about to start the final approach. Literally one last turn and then we're on it. Lock 1 is indicated there. So we can go over to it already. And the course is set correctly, but we'll stick to FMS1 just for the time being. Until we're fully ready. The runway is just over the other side of the lake. Oh no it isn't, it's just in that little bit there. I think it's right there. I would also like to fly with it, but currently don't have any routes or ideas where to take them. There are also other planes on my list of interest. I also want to fly the TFDI MD-11 after a Western Global MD-11 flew over me 1 month ago at 3 AM. Amazing sound. Yeah. Well, Alex is the MD-11 expert here. So, if you have questions about the MD-11, ask Alex. He loves the MD-11. I do wish the E-Jets were better. I really do. Because that's all you ever fly. That's all you say you ever fly, so I just made an assumption. Sometimes. Oh yeah, because you snapped your cable, didn't you? You said that. I thought you got a new cable for it. Can my FMS1 please be active? I need the FMS1, please. Okay, send it over to lock 1 then. Oh. Oh. This localizer is not going to capture, is it? Heading select. Oh. Push to sync real quick. Oh, dearie me. We need to go down, please, VS. This isn't going well. I'm about to take over manually because it... There we go, lock 1 captured, approach phase. Start the recording. First set of flaps. Oh, that's the wrong one. Set all set. Oh my goodness. VS, go down. There we go. Now we're fine. Where is my music tab? Here it is. We're gonna pause that. Next set of flaps. We're gonna go gear down. Flaps full. Cool, I'll take a look after the stream. Thank you, Alex. My airplane. Let's land this beautiful bird.
Approaching.
Try
1,
correct that
3.
profile. There we go. Beautiful approach. Look at this.
500.
Get your landing rate guesses into the chat. Continue on the minimums. Continue. I was going to say it a billion times, isn't it?
Minimums.
Continue.
Minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh my dearie me, what a bump. Oh, 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 oh. Oh dearie me. Oh, oh. See, I don't know how accurate 𝗂𝐴𝑠 is though. We're gonna have to look at 𝗲𝗏𝗏. 𝗲𝗏𝗏 is the...
Approaching. 1.
the
8.
official... No, Nate, that was minus 520 feet per minute. The lower the number, the better. Welcome in, by the way. That is going to be a fun replay to watch. Okay, well, let's just park here for a second while I figure out where they park. Where on earth do they park here? We do, Nate. We just hit it. Just today. Like, during the stream as well. Where on earth do the airplanes park? Provo. Let's find a arrival board. Okay, yeah, no, I'll take a look later. Let's see where they park, because I've got no clue. Coming over there. Oh, right, in the bottomy bit. Aha. I see. Doesn't show me the gate. Okay, well, we'll just have to go down and see. Thank you, Nate. Much appreciated. Thank you for your continued support as a channel member over on the Fourth Wall Shop. We'll see what gates are down here. And then we'll pick one through GSX. And then we'll get a look at a replay. Oh. Hopefully at some point soon, Nate. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're about to take Alpha. This is the Alpha de-iced apron. Just there. We don't need de-icing today. It is absolutely boiling here today. What was it on the meta? Like 23 degrees centigrade. That is really nice. 23 degrees, okay. To the terminal. Couple of taxi lights here. Alright, we'll go gate 2. GSX. There we go. Bit of turn in here, hopefully we get a good parking job. Wait, I want to just see if we are on the line. Oh, we are as well. We are perfectly on that line. Oh, we're off. Set the brakes. Cut engine 1, cut engine 2. gorgeous. Well, a very warm welcome to Provo International. Well, I don't even know if it is international. Welcome to Provo Airport, everybody. We have made it after a successful set of 2 flights. We started the day off down in Tucson. We flew up to Phoenix. That was a nice short flight. And then we just flew up to Provo from Phoenix. It was a very, very fun flight indeed. Shall we go ahead and start some replays? I think we should. Let's go up front. Get rid of GSX. Oh, cool. The engines are starting.
Terrain.
Approaching. 1-3. Approaching.
-1 feet per minute.
3.
Brilliant. End here. No. Start here. Resume. Brilliant. Let's take a look at this landing and how shocking it was. It was a bad landing. Other than the landing, pretty good day out. Lovely flight. Really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. I think we'll do some more of these. We start earlier on, go for a lot longer. These work quite well. Nice to get 2 sectors in. There was a bit of stuttering on that short final. Dearie me. Oh, Eurowings ops. Oh. Eurowings ops will be our next stream, Noah. Thank you for the idea. If you shove that in my Discord DMs, then I won't forget. You can hear it as well. Bosh.
Approaching. 1-3. Approaching. 1-3.
Okay. Let's see if it's any better in this view. I doubt it. That water looks like it's disgusting. I wouldn't want to go swimming in that. Not very blue. Oh. Okay, let's set up for the final replay. Nothing to see here, chat. Nothing to see here. Ooh, that grass is disgusting. Should we slow it down a bit? Nah. I don't want to break it.
Approaching 1-3.
Unfortunately, though, everybody, that is going to wrap it up for today. Big thank you to everyone who came along today. I really, really do appreciate it. And again, a massive thank you for 4,000 subscribers. That is such an incredible milestone. Thank you all so, so much. That's all from me today. We will be back on Monday with some Eurowings ops. And that's all I know. I'm going to have to think of some Eurowings flights. Probably in the Phoenix A319, maybe into Stuttgart from Cologne or wherever Eurowings fly. I can't really remember. That's all from me. Thank you all. It was so fun. Really enjoyed it. We're going to have to do more of this. Have a fantastic evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Approaching 1-3. Remaining.